There's something wrong with me, you know. There always has been. There always will be. What that something is, well, I don't know. About 3 months ago or so, right around when we had the blizzard of 2013, this guy wrote to me out here on YouTube, and he was making this revelation to me and let me know in no uncertain terms that I have Asperger's. Now, to me, whether or not I do in fact have Asperger's, you know, whether or not I have Asperger's is irrelevant. The fact of the matter is, this guy was too arrogant. He was a new fan. Based on watching a few of my videos, you cannot determine whether or not I have something like Asperger's. Okay? So I didn't like that. I didn't like him informing me that based on just a few videos he'd watched of mine that I have Asperger's. Now, all that I know is that I was a very smart, creative little girl. Okay, I'm talking grade school, and I also stood out like a sore thumb. I've always stood out like a sore thumb, okay? Grade school, I towered over every boy and girl. I've already told you, you know, I was teased and beat up and whatnot, teased by the girls and boys and beat up and near, you know, by the older boys and near molested. It doesn't really matter, okay? I lived in a bad neighborhood. None of that matters. The fact is, the combination of my mind that I had, being this smart, creative, very aware little girl going through hell, and standing out all the time. You know, when you're towering over every boy and girl in school, and even later on as a teenager, as whatever, I stand, and back then the same thing, I stand nearly 5'10" in bare feet, 5'9.5" to be exact, okay? I can't just sink into the slink, you know, I can't just like sink into the shadows. I can't do it. And I don't make sense when I'm afraid of things that I shouldn't be afraid of. And I'm not normal, and I've never been normal, yet I looked the way I did, okay? There's no hiding from people, even when you want to, even if you're afraid of whatever. When you're a 5'10" Amazon blonde, and literally 5'10", not these women who are 5'6" and wear 4-inch heels, okay? I am literally 5'9.5" in totally bare feet, and I'm a big girl, you know? So it don't make sense, and I've never been normal. And this isn't just recent, guys. This is when I was a kid, too. So my number one problem with life is that I've never been normal. I've never fit in or belonged anywhere, okay? And I went through hell as a kid. Hell. Most people don't understand me. Most people, men and women, don't understand where I'm coming from. I'm not normal. But I did my damnedest, short of actually committing suicide, okay? I did my damnedest to not be here, and yet here I still am. And by did my damnedest, I mean I wasn't normal. I didn't want the marriage. I didn't want the kids. I just wasn't normal at all. And you get fucking tired of not being normal. So for me, the way to get out of that and to get away from my own thoughts and my own head was to engage in quote-unquote self-destructive behavior. And my self-destructive behavior of choice was drinking and picking up men, or letting them pick me up. And because of the way I looked, once I dropped the baby fat that I'd had in college, I had the confidence to go out to bars, and I'm just not normal. And even in college, I never fit in, and I'd be afraid at parties, so I get shit-faced. And even getting shit-faced didn't change it. I've never been the type to just, I can't stop thinking, okay? Even when the woman, friend of my friends, whatever, was driving us, we were all piling into her car. I was shit-faced. Everyone was shit-faced. She was shit-faced. She couldn't even hold the keys in her hand. And she drove, and we lived. But the entire time I was waiting to die. The rest of those people in the car were not. They weren't even thinking at all. So I'm cursed to be a thinker, even no matter how much. I suppose maybe if I did hard drugs, and I'm not going to do that, but that would shut down my thinking brain. But even obscene amounts of alcohol, even alcohol mixed with the pot, I still think. And I asked my friend later, one of them, I said, did you realize, I mean, she was so drunk and she drove us, you don't think about that? And she's like, not when I'm drinking, I do think about it later on, but not at the moment. I would think about it in that moment, and I would do it anyway. My college boyfriend, the black one, he felt he was one of those, I drive fine when I'm drunk, you know, and he would drive all the time drinking, and but you have to, you know, choose. If everyone's drinking, it's just, I wish somebody who was a total genius, like a genius psychiatrist or psychologist, the kind you can't afford when you don't, you know. Sure, I have money now, but I'm not going to pay a fortune for a psychiatrist, psychologist. But I wish a genius one would tell me why I turned out the way I did. I don't have a fucking clue. I just know that I did. But I also know that I've always not belonged, never fit in or belonged anywhere. Never fit in or belonged anywhere, and it wears you down after a while. But I know for a fact, and I've read about it and I've studied it and whatnot, you know, there are a lot of gay people, homosexual, lesbian, whatever, men, women, who, you know, I read before that they're different, and a lot of them can't accept their quote-unquote difference, and a lot of them commit suicide. It's just part of life, you know. But there are videos out here on private, perhaps not on private forever, but for now, and been on private for quite a while. Donald makes a great attempt at analyzing why I turned out the way I did. And he sent me this tape after he'd known me for 3 weeks when I came out to visit him. And he called it the analysis of Laura P. You know, fittingly enough, the analysis of Laura P. I don't know. Know what Donald wrote on my Alicia's World message board 12 years ago? Alicia is, and this is still true, it's always been true, maybe not when I was a kid, you know. Alicia is, what do you write? Like, Alicia's attached to this world on a thin string, you know. Alicia's only attached to this world on a thin string and lives for the ultimate thrill, or exists for the ultimate thrill. Yeah, because those kinds of things, be it drinking, dancing, sex, whatever, they get me out of my own head, you know? They get me out of my own head. Because being in my own head, especially when I had few to none friends, and few to no friends in high school, and wasn't never normal. And you can't even attribute my not being normal to, okay, well, Laura's mentally ill. She's always been mentally ill. She's probably mentally as a kid, and that's why she's not quote-unquote normal. But a lot of mentally ill people are still can be relatively normal, you know. I'm just a thing, a different, I don't know. Donald used to have the inside scoop where people would, they knew that I was getting enamored of him and whatnot. He wrote like people ask me, you know, he didn't write that, he put that in another tape he sent me before I even knew. He was like, people ask me, what is that thing? What is she? You're like nothing, anything else that Cal Baby's experiencing. Cal Baby's pretty smart. He's a smart spirit on there. But when he saw you in that box, he didn't know what to think. He didn't know how to think. Alicia, the crazy psychopath with the hot little body who freaking goes to the Y and gets compliments every once in a while. What a weird existence, you know. Etc., etc. What I do know is even as a fling, even as, because I can't, like I said, not looking for love. You can't expect to be loved if I can't love. You know, I can love. I'm talking about romantic love. But even, guys, if you want to fuck me and not just for one night or something, you know, I have to be with a guy who's not all that normal, you know? Donald fit that bill. He wasn't all that normal. He'd been psych disability for 12 years or so and whatnot. He was a fucking asshole, you know. But no quote-unquote normal guy is gonna want me. And the feeling would be mutual, you know. I'm not normal. Never been normal. Not like I just suddenly had a breakdown and stopped being normal or something like that, okay? Never been normal. Whatever normal is, you know. But I do need stimulation in some form or another. As I'm fond of saying, you know, something's gotta give. I don't smoke cigarettes. I haven't touched a drop of drink in over a year, you know, and you know, I'm not getting any kind of sex from another person to speak of, you know, all these things, you know, as Rockstar Asshole would say, you know. I'm just being facetious. Can't call the man that. He never knew me. He was just unfortunately, he was the catalyst to my having a breakdown, going crazy. Apparently, but it's the first time. So I'd managed to not go crazy all those years of my life. You know, ever since I first witnessed my mom going crazy in front of my eyes when I was 10. And doing all kinds of things. She woke me up, told me God was going to kill her because she was a bad person. She later told me that my beloved cousins, that their fathers butchered them all. I was a little girl of 10. My mom's telling me stuff that I believed. I soon learned not to believe it, but when she first told me, I believed it. Believed it. My uncles were going to slaughter the people I loved. My precious mother had told me so. It was taught by the family medicine, learned about her sickness. But let's flash forward. Whatever it is, who knows what it is? None of us even here. Oh, people have their theories and their beliefs and whatnot, but no, none of us know why we're here, okay? We don't know why we're here. We don't know anything, okay? So we just think we do. I don't think I do, but I'm talking about all the other people who think they know. I don't know why I'm not normal. I just know that I'm not. I know that I'm not. I know that I've never been normal. Limp Bizkit. That applies to me. I analyze every second I exist. In a nutshell, I've never been normal. Wasn't normal as a kid. And I've always stood out like a sore thumb, looks-wise. Was never recognized as having accomplished anything, As Donald said in his analysis of Laura tape. I don't know. But I'm here in this big bed. Wishing a halfway decent guy who I was, fought for was right here beside me, touching me, holding me. Now it's night time. At least I'm going to bed early. Can't do this staying up all night shit. I'm in bed. It's probably around 12:30. Maybe a little later. My fans, my friends. I have actual friends out on here on YouTube, and then I have fans, Friends are ones who have, I've even given some, my regular email address and whatnot. But I have a lot of fans, mostly male fans, write to me and whatnot. The people who do love my videos, they love them because I'm real. Because I don't shy away from any topic, even the controversial, even the sensitive topics, even, I don't shy away from any of it. And I don't know why I am the way I am. I just know that I am. It's not going to change. I also know I shouldn't be here. So many times I either should have died, indirectly because of my own, because of things that I was doing, or I should have been dead at the hands of Donald, or whatever. Shouldn't be here. That gives you a surreal feeling. A woman at the shelter said as much to me. She was apparently a victim of a brutal rape that was in the papers and everything when she was a lot younger than she was when I knew her a few months ago. Several months ago. Back when I was in the shelter from April 2012 to November 2012. we were talking about something or other, and she let it slip, and I said to her, I'm like, it's surreal, isn't it? You should be dead. And she's like, oh yeah, Laura, it is. When you know, when you come that close and to dying, and you know you should be dead, yet you're still alive. It's very, very surreal, very, very strange.